When people think about transformation, they imagine these big, dramatic moments. The promotion that changes everything. The relationship that turns their life around. The lottery ticket, the one chance, the huge breakthrough. And yes, sometimes those moments happen. But let's be real, your life isn't defined by those rare events. Your life is defined by what you do every single day when no one's watching. The truth is, your destiny is hidden in your daily decisions. Every action you take is like casting a vote for the kind of person you're becoming. You brush your teeth every day, not because brushing once will save your teeth, but because over time it compounds into health. The same goes for your habits of thought, your habits of movement, your habits of focus. What you consistently do, not what you occasionally do, is what shapes your life. We love to tell ourselves stories that our future will change when we land the right opportunity or meet the right person or stumble into the right set of circumstances. But let me challenge you, what if your future isn't waiting for some miracle out there? What if it's being created right now in the smallest decisions you make? The decision to get up 30 minutes earlier. The decision to read instead of scroll. The decision to have that hard conversation instead of avoiding it. The decision to take care of your body instead of numbing it. These don't feel dramatic in the moment, but stacked up over weeks, months, years, they define everything. Psychologists call it the principle of compounding. Think of it like this. A single penny doubled every day becomes over $5 million in just 31 days. That's the power of compounding. And your habits work the same way. You might think skipping one workout, eating one donut, missing one conversation won't matter. And it doesn't in the moment. But what matters is the trajectory it sets. One decision becomes two becomes a pattern, and before long, you've built a future without even realizing it. Here's the scary part. This principle doesn't care whether it works for you or against you. If you make empowering choices consistently, you create momentum that lifts you higher. If you make disempowering choices consistently, you create momentum that drags you down. Momentum doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your intentions. It only cares about your actions. And this is why awareness is everything. You've got to start seeing your daily decisions not as isolated events, but as part of a larger story. Because every choice is taking you somewhere. You're either moving closer to the life you want or further away. There's no neutral. Even doing nothing is a choice to stay the same. Now, let's talk about identity, because here's the deeper truth. Your habits are not just about what you do, they're about who you believe you are. If you see yourself as someone who's bad with money, you'll make daily decisions that reinforce that identity. If you see yourself as someone who always struggles with health, you'll find ways to sabotage progress. But when you shift identity, when you say, I'm the kind of person who values growth, who honors my body, who builds wealth, your daily habits begin to line up with that vision. And over time, and those small daily actions become proof of your new identity. That's how change sticks. So ask yourself, what identity are your habits reinforcing right now? Are you casting votes for the person you want to be or for the person you're afraid of becoming? Let's get practical. Don't try to overhaul everything at once. That's where people burn out. Focus on one or two habits that create leverage. Maybe it's starting the day with intention, a workout, journaling, meditation, and something that primes your state. Maybe it's committing to read 10 pages a day to sharpen your mind. Maybe it's deciding to really listen when you're with your loved ones instead of zoning out. Small, consistent, intentional actions done daily, and that's where extraordinary results come from. And here's the paradox: in the short term, these decisions feel small, insignificant. But in the long term, they're everything. Extraordinary lives are not built on extraordinary events. They're built on extraordinary consistency. So here's my challenge to you. Don't wait for the big moment. Don't wait for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect break. And decide today that you're going to take ownership of the little things. Because when you master the small daily decisions, you master the direction of your life. The secret is simple. Your destiny is not written by chance. It's written by choice. And every choice you make today is a stroke of the pen. So the question is, what story are you writing?